to my 8-week appointment. My first appointment to check on this little baby in there and see how everything is going. I am incredibly emotional and nervous. What else can I tell you? Sorry about this horrible lighting. And about this horrible angle. I'm gonna just kind of talk right here as I drive. I don't have my camera. I'm just using my phone today. I've been so emotional all morning. I think partly because today, it really makes it real, seeing the baby in there, hearing the heartbeat, praying, of course, that everything looks good and healthy. But yeah, it also makes it more real, which is a little bit scary. Still a little in shock about this little one. But babies are a blessing, and everything is going to be alright. Sometimes, first we were kind of in shock about it, and as the last few weeks have gone by, getting more comfortable with it, and I'm getting excited about it, although I've kind of been holding off until today, because I just want to make sure that it's really happening. So I'm sure after today I'll get much more excited. So yeah, I've been getting more excited about it, but then last night the baby woke up at 3, and I was just stuck awake for a while, thinking about this and everything, and I don't know if it was just hormones, but I was feeling kind of down, I guess, and I don't know if it was hormones or if it's okay, this is hitting me, this is real, it's happening today, we know for sure. I have moments where I get nervous or overwhelmed thinking about having 2 babies, because Aries will be around 20 months when the baby is here. So I'll have 2 under 2 in diapers, which is a lot to take on. I mean, people do it. I know it'll be fine, and they'll have a great bond because they'll be close in age, which is exciting. But yeah, it's gonna be hard for sure. I am no spring chicken. I'll be 38 when this baby is here. I'll just turn 38 right before I have the baby. So yeah, and I have a ton of questions today to ask the doctor. It's kind of hard because my husband couldn't come today. I couldn't even bring the baby. If I didn't have a sitter, I would not be able to go. So it's just me, which I think is another reason why I'm emotional. Hubby always goes to all the appointments with the babies, unless something he can't fudge with work or whatever. But normally he's always there. And today, just being alone is hard because of the questions I have, having to do with me being RH sensitized. What's it called? Alloimmunization. So I'm RH negative, and my first 2 babies were fine, and Aries during my pregnancy everything was fine, and when he was born, he went through having anemia, and the different things and was in the NICU and whatnot. So, excuse me. I'm pretty sure from what I've been kind of reading up on, I've been trying to do research. It sounds like this baby might go through something similar. So I have questions about that, and they might have to refer me to an MFM, which is maternal fetal medicine, like a specialist doctor. I don't know if this is high risk or not. There's so many questions I have about what this pregnancy is going to be like. I also know that a lot of times they want to have the baby out by 37 weeks and even earlier depending on how the baby's doing in there. So anyway, I'm nervous and scared. I have a lot of questions about all of that. But I'm also excited to see little baby in there and hear the heartbeat, and maybe that will make me feel a little bit better knowing that baby is okay in there so far, and I can really get excited and plan for this. So anyway, sorry this is kind of chatty and long, but just trying to get my feelings out there. I have a lot more feelings about this pregnancy with everything that's going on with the other baby and it being a surprise and having a baby after a baby. With Aries, I wish I would have done more videos when I was pregnant with him and during his NICU stay and stuff. And even now in the last year, I haven't done anything really. But I'm sad now because I don't have all that stuff. I have a lot of videos, I just haven't made videos for YouTube, which I like to have because it's so easy to watch. It's right there. It's about, whatever months or topics are going on. And it's just easy to watch and fun to look back on. So with this one, I definitely want to do more of that this time around. So anyway, we'll see how this goes. I forgot to also say that I think part of my nerves and emotions today are for my husband. With everything that we went through with Aries, which was really hard and emotional, I don't know how to word this right. I don't want to say I handled it better. That sounds poopy. And I don't want to say he's more sensitive. I don't know. Okay, so I had a cleft lip and cleft palate. My sister had horrible asthma. Me and her were in the hospital and at the doctor's all the time. I had tons of surgeries growing up. And I've had a bunch of babies. So I'm super comfortable with the hospital. It doesn't bother me as much. When Aries had surgery at 6 months, I took him because I was breastfeeding him, but I think also it was a little bit easier for me because I am so comfortable in the hospital setting. So anyway, I hope it doesn't come off wrong, but I feel for my husband because it was really hard for him. It was hard for me too, going through everything with Aries, and having to possibly do that again is a scary thought for both of us. Although I am glad that we kind of would know what to expect now, having been through that. Although each case and kid is different. But anyway, I'm nervous for me. I'm really nervous for my husband. So I think that's part of what is also weighing on me. I don't know how to break the news or tell him things about me your baby's health without worrying him too much. I mean, obviously he should worry. He loves us and health is important, but just, I don't know. Hopefully we'll make it through this fine and we can be positive and lean on each other and everything will end up okay. Just like with Aries, it was hard and scary, but he's fine now. He's, you know, a healthy 1-year-old. And you would never know that he went through all that stuff when he was first born. So that relieves me a little bit, knowing that, yes, it might be hard in the beginning if we do have to go through that again, but that, you know, in the end, down the line, everything will be just fine. Me and the baby will be just fine. So, okay. It's like a 20-25 minute drive to my doctor's office, so about 10 minutes away or so. Can't wait to just get there and hurry up and have the ultrasound. Woo. Okay, I will chat with you guys later. I'm waiting for the ultrasound room to open up. It feels so weird to be doing this again. I was like just here doing this. Okay, I just wanted to hop on here real quick. The appointment went good. The baby is in there. It's growing. We're right at 8 weeks. Got to see the heartbeat, which was relieving and sobering all at the same time. I'm glad everything is going okay. Definitely more real now that this is happening. Pardon me. Got some pictures I'll show you guys. So cute. But yeah, I am going to head home. Hi guys. Okay, so I just got off the phone a few minutes ago with my OBGYN, and my 8-week blood work came back, and she said I have a high level of antibodies in my blood, so I'm definitely sensitized to the baby, and she's referred us to a high-risk doctor. They're supposed to call me in the next few days to schedule an appointment, but we'll have to probably monitor the baby very closely to make sure that it's not getting anemic. And if it is, then we have to do a blood transfusion through my belly to give the baby blood. So, even though I kind of already knew this and I totally expected it, it's hard to hear. It just makes it more real. Makes me nervous. But I'm anxious to meet with the doctor, the specialist, and kind of hear what the plan's going to be, and just lots of prayer. Hopefully this little baby will be just fine with lots of monitoring and treatment if needed. So, yeah, I just wanted to hop on here and record this.